Hello everybody. This is Mr. MMW. Now I'm coming back to you with something perhaps a little bit surprising. Uh, now, you might not know this, but I am a gigantic fan of Kara no Shoujo. And thus, I'm also a big fan of Manual, or whatever the name of the company is. So, I decided, while I'm still learning Japanese, and I will eventually make a playthrough of Kara no Shoujo 3, I might as well give this a try. I don't know if I will like it, but we shall see. Let's take a look at the configs. I played this just a little bit, just to see if I won't get completely bored. A couple of informed individuals have told me that there really isn't much of a mystery story, but the soundtrack is amazing, and the characters are pretty good. I'm not much into Yuri, and there's no H scenes, so the game is gonna blue ball us to all hell, but there you go. Let's start it. Hopefully the characters will keep me entertained, and you, hopefully. Starting off very well. Piano. Right? I have no idea what that was referencing. Perhaps we will learn. But just so, if you want to let me know about if there is any theory, like any connection to like literature, the same that there is in Kara no Shoujo, please tell me. I have no idea if there is any kind of large story. So, let's start off. My grandfather taught me that the tougher things get, the more I should smile. But I know that there are things so painful and terrifying that I cannot smile. In the deep of the forest, the shadows are so dark, I can barely see my fingertips. So dark that, were it not for the lights nestled evenly between the trees, I would not be able to walk. I'm now afraid to stand still. If I stop, I'm done for. I'll be crushed with fear. Along this night path, where a ghost could appear at any moment. To escape from the fear, I think back to why I, Suo Shirahane, okay, must trudge along this path. This is gonna... What? Why? She has like the meme thought bubble. Why? Amazing. Okay, that took me by surprise, okay. I made all my connections smoothly thanks to proper preparations. But typical mistake, eh? The girls' boarding school I will be attending from now on French names, Jesus Christ. Saint Graecum, maybe Latin, Academy. A distinguished mission school built in 1870. So this is the same school, by the way, the White Lily, whatever, school from Karano Shoujo, right? I like to think, I don't know how the theory will develop, but right now I'm thinking that this is a continuation, essentially a sort of, either a continuation like 20 years after, right, what happens in this school, or like a parallel universe, if Reiji didn't, stick his dick into, you know, quite literally, into those girls' affairs, perhaps this is how things might have ended, a happy ending. Perhaps, like in Karano Shoujo, where there is no good end, only who enter, abandon hope. Perhaps this is the opposite. But okay. A finishing school for girls from respectable families. I have no idea what this means. I've come here to study and live at the academy for the next 3 years, but...
調べてきた直通のバス。まさか2年も前に亡くなっていたなんて書いてなかったし。
Use your legs, woman. Use your legs. Without a direct bus to the school, it took a considerable amount of time to find a single dim road leading to the academy. Staring at the tire tracks, I go forth, certain that this is the right road. I want to go home. Just me and my grandfather living together. Oh, so she was essentially abandoned by her family, I guess. It really was just the two of us. I didn't go to school, okay. Bad parenting right there. But I had books and movies for friends. Yeah, not a great substitute, I must say. So I wanted for nothing. Okay.
ダメ。友達が欲しいからアミティエ制度のある学院に通いたいって私から言い出したんじゃない。
Amity. What the hell is this? Okay. I do not know any French, so I do not know what that means. I am aware of my introverted personality, shy and withdrawn. So I had tried to attend a school near my grandfather's house, but it was too painful. I ended up getting homeschooled. Imagine homeschooling. Living with my grandfather was quite life, and I thought things would be fine as they were, but in all my favorite novels, movies, and dramas, the main characters were always surrounded by wonderful friends. I longed for it. A life with friends. But being introverted, I thought that if I entered just any school, I would not be able to make friends.
祖父から教えてもらった学校。聖アングレカム学院。
I wonder who her grandfather is. I also just generally wonder if there will be like any cameos from KNS. What if, oh god, what if it's the principal? You haven't seen him in a while. He must be dead by now, right? Like, this is surely in the future. Yeah, they actually mentioned like the 80s, didn't they? Oh no, that was when the school was founded, in the 1800s. Never mind. In order to get students to adapt quickly to life at the boarding school, the academy has its own system, in which the school pairs students with a friend. I thought that if I went there, I too would be able to make wonderful friends. So I had asked my grandfather if I could attend. Uh-oh. Stalker spotted. Hello? That's us, right? Oh. She looks exactly like Kohane. I wonder why. I look up to see that A person has suddenly appeared before me. In my surprise, I stumble, falling onto her.
ごめんなさい。足元ばかり見ていて。いいの。
I hear a flustered voice, realizing that I am practically embracing her. I flush red and look up to the owner of that troubled voice.
すごい。こんな綺麗な人、初めて見た。
The lesbian energy is strong with this one.
あの、
They're gonna blue ball us so hard, I just know it.
じゃなくて、大丈夫？はい、平気です。
There's a faint scent of citrus coming from her body holding me.
香水を使っているのかしら。大人だわ。やっぱり綺麗。
Hearing her murmur above my head, I finally realized the position I am in, and that I am in her arms. When reality catches up to me, I feel tremendously embarrassed.
初めて会った人と。
You know, when in anime, when the boys do this, they call it cliché. Where the sexism police now? The heat welling up from within turns my face red, and I want to disappear.
どうしたの？
Hearing the concern in her voice, I apologize again. I finally pull away and face the girl in front of me.
私の方こそごめんなさいね。倒れてしまうと思ったから抱き留めてしまって。
Natural reaction.
抱き？違うの。確かに見たこともない美人で、髪なんてすごく綺麗で、
This
抱きつか
girl.
れて嬉しかったのは本当だけど。
Yeah, she has a very loose mouth. Beautiful, gorgeous. What on earth is she talking about? I know, I'm blushing here too. Has glossy black hair, cutely tied in ribbons, and the eyes behind her glasses are kind. She's lovely even though she's just standing there.
私は何を考えて。
You know, this game is really gonna test my English, especially with those fucking French words.
どうしたの？そうよね。こんな暗い道で名乗らないなんて不審がられても仕方がないわよね。
Ah.
私の名前は花菱立花。多分あなたと同じ新入生で。
Rikka Hanabishi, okay. Quickly introduces herself. I've caused her trouble. Something. Okay, got cut off. Okay. Good editing. I have no idea what to do with myself.
本当にごめんなさい。
Overcome with emotions, I bow my head, then dash away at full speed. Okay, that was the opening thing. Okay.
なんで私はこうなんだろう。
I ask myself this every day. Even though I was the one who decided to enter this boarding school in order to make friends and change myself.
あの人、気を悪くしているわよね。
Man, I don't know how women's brain works. I just don't understand. Though she had gone out of her way to talk to me, I was so embarrassed at our accidental hug, and I felt terrible for panicking her. It has been such a long time since I talked to a girl my age. Is the game calling me out? I couldn't control my feelings.
気がついたら逃げ出してしまった。
Indeed. There's no way I could make friends like this. When I was placed in my grandfather's care, I had tried attending the school nearby.
そうだ。あの時だって最初は話しかけてくれる人はいた。
Here we go, the first triangle. But I was such a wreck. All I did was butter people. Before I knew it, there was no one around me. I had come here to change myself, but... Yes, the area behind my nose starts to get hot, and my vision gradually starts to blur and distort. Interesting description, okay? The more I tell myself not to cry, the more I think of how pathetic and worthless I am. In my blurred vision, I see something light red. Hello? Wiping my tears on my sleeve, I stare at them dancing around my feet. What?
Sakura.
Oh. I don't... doesn't seem like autumn to me, but okay. Cherry blossoms petals rain down onto the path like snow scattering at my feet. I lift my head and there... another girl, or almost panty shot. Yes, girl number 2 has entered the stage. I wonder how many love interest will there be. And now she's the one girl. So we just had a girl doing the starry-eyed love at first sight thing to us, and now we're doing it to another girl. Amazing. Under the cherry trees that seem to float in the dark night like apparitions stands a girl with chestnut hair, okay, gazing at me, frozen. Her eyes almost suck me in. She stares at me, her eyes slightly darker than her hair, shining with a pure light. I should greet her, I think, but it is as if my very spirit had been taken from me, and my body does not move.
桜の妖精。いや、そんなはずはないか。夜更けに驚かせてしまったみたいだね。あんまり桜が見事だったから、つい見とれていたんだ。
Hold on, I am preparing a joke. Okay. Okay. Clasping her hands together, the girl stretches and sighs to herself as she gazes at the falling cherry blossoms.
こういう景色を盤景、円形というのだったかな。
Oh, sorry. Don't you think so too? I am asked as I nod, as through under her spell.
そうか。なら君も一緒に見よう。こっちへ来るといい。
You know, I am feeling perhaps a bit out of place here. Here I am, a burly ass man. The hair on my chest shining. A bead of sweat dripping from my beard. As I am blushing at the girls talking about cherry blossoms. Somehow it does not seem fitting. You know, I'll make a meme. Hold on. Bit incoming. Hold on. Chloe, okay. Oh, where are you? Yes, the average flowers enjoyer. Thank you. I tried very hard, very fast. It's showing back again, no? You didn't fucking crash on me, did you? Never mind, it's working. Okay. Lit by the color of the cherry blossoms, the girl smiles like a spring day. Okay. I follow her along as though pulled by a gossamer thread. Man, gardening terms. I never thought I'd learn gardening terms, but okay. Whoosh. The passing wind shakes the petals. The cherry blossom flowers fall like rain and cover the ground. I'm sure it sounds better in Japanese. Stumble in the wind and fall into her embrace. So we have fallen into two girls' bosoms. Okay.
そそっかしいんだね、君は。
Two-time world champion. The girl laughs and smiling says that greetings are past due.
私の名前は高坂まゆり。
Uh-huh. She introduces herself, smiling at me. Kosaka. Hold on. Uh-oh. Intro, boys.
光あふれた花園芽吹く新たなつぼみ淡い色を抱きしめていつか目覚める時を待ちわび包み込むように朝露が柔らかく撫でた揺れた胸の奥初めての感情が生まれて色づく夢よ咲き誇れ共に叶う願いたいです優しくほどけて染まる恋紅色の花恋の色に染まる花
That was... Oh. Excuse
とい
me.
う言葉から連想されるものは何だろう。春、おろしたての制服、桜、穏やかな日和、冷たさが消えた暖かな風。いいえ、それよりも出会い。この学院で新しい出会いを得られるだろうか。友人を作れたことのない私はここでアミティエを
That was amazing. Hold on. Oh god. Not this again. Yeah, it is the same damn school. But hold on, we gotta address a couple things. Come on. Hold on. I have another meme incoming. Funi incoming. Funi incoming. Come on. Okay, I guess it doesn't want to show. Sorry. Ah, well, that's that was great, but a couple things we gotta address. Hold on. First of all, the backlog. So again, I have no idea what these damn things reference. Mayuri Kosaka. Now, if you know what I know about a person named Kosaka, I hope she's not related. And I hope she doesn't have a sister. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue with this damn school. This cursed school, even. The mixed voices echo through the cathedral, overwhelming in their beautiful solemnity. Okay. They wash over like a wave, reflecting off the stained glass windows, glittering in the sunlight, and at last reaching the first-year students sitting nervously in their seats.
本当にミッションスクールなんだわ。
Yeah, it sure is, and I hope it's not quite as strict as it used to be. I would imagine it reforming a little. From the altar of the cathedral, I hear upperclassmen singing a hymn. The reality that I am really here at Saint Egregium finally hitting me.
聖者の姿を模したステンドグラスに十字架に貼り付けにされたキリスト像。映画で見た通りだわ。
Japanese moment. When I arrived at the academy that night, I was taken to the dormitory right away. I had been forced to go to bed at the specified time, so I had no chance to see anything.
すごい。
Brick buildings lined the cobblestone path on the way here, as though I were in a foreign land. Kinda are. The cathedral we passed, or is it called a chapel? I don't know. This scene of a Christian school, just as I had seen in foreign films, unfolding right before my very eyes, took my breath. Hehe? What? Hehe yourself. Hearing faint laughter, I turned slightly and glanced at the seat behind me. Ah. As a fellow freshman is looking at me and giggling. Why? Same. I must have done something wrong, I think. I recall how yesterday I could only give such an awkward response to the girl, even though she had gone out of her way to talk to me. What have I done wrong? Have I been saying my thoughts out loud? My grandfather had pointed out as a habit of mine when I'm lost in thought. I look down, feeling my cheeks get hot. I'm dressed in the cute. Actually, they changed the uniforms. They're no longer those shitty white ones. Remember those old uniforms? Jesus Christ, they were absolute dog shit. These ones are pretty cute. The cute academy uniforms, but ever since that time I haven't. Oh. Who the hell were you? The wave of sounds echoing in my ears fade, and I raise my head. The upperclassmen who had been singing the hymn at the podium are no longer there, and second and third year students have now taken their seats, surrounding us. Then, before I realized it, a woman wearing a robe trailing behind her, is she a nun? Steps up to the podium and, with a sweeping gesture, bows.
新入生の皆さん、
No.
ご入学おめでとうございます。私は皆さんの担当教諭を任されましたダリア・バスキアと申します。
First of all, spelled in two different ways, but to Dahlia. We have had two references to some serial killers so far. I hope this does not lead to anything. Seeing Sister Dahlia, the teacher who will be in charge of us, reinforces my realization that this is indeed a religious school. You'll know it very soon. This woman with golden eyes. My god, what the hell? She's a demon. And golden hair. Yeah. Hold on. No. Never mind. I thought of something. Remember that Stella's, what's her name? I forget what's her name. Whatever. Wrapped in a veil, wearing a habit. A habit. Okay? Plainly shows that this is a Christian school.
優しそうな人だ。でも、なんだろう。
Watching Sister Dahlia go over the school precepts and talk about the structure of the academy, I feel a flutter of unease in my chest. What on earth? Somehow I have the feeling that a terrible memory is about to surface. Oh no. Oh no. I look away from Sister Dahlia and instead stare at the back of the girl in front of me. In front of me is a dress-like navy blue uniform. Navy blue? Excuse me? I quite like the neat, elegant uniform of this academy. As I gaze at the thin, slender lines of the body in front of me,
これって。
seeing a cherry blossom petal clinging to her shoulder length. Chestnut brown hair. Oh, it's that girl. I reach out unthinkingly.
いけない。
I'd reflexively reached out to take it, but it would be rude to her, I think. Yes, but
引っ込み思案で誰とも触れ合わない生活から抜け出すために祖父の家を出たんじゃないの。
it is only natural that I, from a young age had never attended school and was homeschooled, would have no one I could call a friend. This is why my grandfather, concerned about me, allowed me to enter this school with its amity system.
これ
Besides,
親切よね。
my experience with human relationships is lacking, and I cannot confirm this, but in all the movies and novels that I've seen and read, yes, the best source of a moral character, the considerate characters are the ones who make friends. In that case. Oh god, first of all, let's save. You see, I saved a little just to test it out. I must have selected this, I guess. Okay, I should take it. Why not?
取ってあげた方がいいよね。
Why not? I have no idea where it leads. Spurred on by thousands of protagonists I'd seen in the movies, I reach out gently so as not to be noticed towards that chestnut hair. As my fingers draw near her glossy hair, my heart starts thumping. Sweat drips down my back, as I wonder if the sound of my heart will give me away. With all my courage, I gently pinch the flower petal in her hair.
やったわ。
Good job. I nearly cried out at my success then.
あの、
Although quiet, I flinch back in surprise at the sound of the
あな
voice.
たは。
I'm literally frozen in place. I stared at the girl who was turned slightly to look at me. Oh. Yeah, it's her. Her hair color changed. Okay. It's the cherry blossom girl from yesterday. Remembering our embrace underneath the scattering cherry blossoms, my cheeks, no, my entire face, all the way up to the tips of my ears, suddenly flushed hotly.
あなたは昨日の白羽さんだったかな。何を。
She looks at me with questioning eyes. Then sees the cherry blossom petal. I'm still holding in my fingers.
ああ、花びらを取ってくれてたんだね。ありがとう。
I swallowed the words I'd been about to say to try and resolve the misunderstanding and freeze again. That's because, with her beautiful smile and cheerfulness, it's exactly the kind of friend I want.
どうしたんだい。何か驚かせてしまったようだけれど。あ、いえ、そんなこと。 ないです。
そう。ならよかった。
You know, she does remind me of a certain Maizuno Sei. Okay. She runs a hand through her hair and smiles. Is fiddling with her hair a habit of hers? I don't know why, but my chest tightens, and I can't look away from her smile.
気を使ってもらって悪いね。昨日も挨拶したけれど、もう一度。私の名前は高坂真由里。あなたは白羽周央さんだったね。
ええ、はい。
そうか、よかった。人の名前を覚えるのが苦手で間違えたかと思ったよ。白羽さんって呼びかけてからずっと困った顔をしていたからね。
嘘。
I pat my face, and Mayuri nearly bursts into laughter, covering her mouth with her hand.
なんですか？
ごめん。知的で少し冷たい感じのする美人だなと思っていたけど、ずいぶん子供らしい真似をするんだなって思って。本当にごめんね。
Amazing. With my hands still on my face, I can feel sweat beading on my forehead from embarrassment. Eventually, I drop my hands. Seeing me like this, Mayuri apologizes again. I hurriedly wave my hand in front of my eyes, as if to say, don't worry about it. I follow her line of vision to what she is pulling at.
少し内緒話が過ぎるんじゃありません？
Oh god, it's the other girl. The triangle formed. The students seated next to Mayuri sits with her profile to us, shooting us a reproachful glare.
今はシスターの訓話をお話ししている最中よ。おしゃべりは控えて。
A cautionary tale, you say.
すみません。
The student speaks with a controlled voice. Wait, isn't she?
昨日の
Womanizer already. The loosely tied hair, the serious looking rimmed glasses, and the perverted look in her face. When I realized this is the same person I had angered last night on my way to the academy, I hanged my head once again.
そんなに。
そう何度も頭を下げなくてもいい。白羽さんは悪いことをしていたわけじゃないからね。
開き直るの？
Feeling the glare behind her glasses intensify, I... Stay sad, why not? Okay. I'm about to try and resolve the misunderstanding, but... Okay. I have no idea which is the correct choice. My autism is acting up. Her silent, angry figure brings back memories from my past. Even though it was so many years ago, I still...
そう目くじらを立てないでほしいな。ほら、白羽さんが怯えているじゃないか。
私はその。
In a sudden turn of events, the girl gets flustered and shakes her braided pigtails. Then turns to me and gives me a remorseful bow.
ごめんなさい。そんなに強く言うつもりはなかったの。いえ。
そうそう。素直なことは美徳だよ。
あなたね。
Oops. I bow in apology to the girl who seems to be considering the words I've said.
今日のこともそうだけど、昨日はごめんなさい。いきなり話しかけられたから驚いて、その。逃げてって。
ちょっと。
あなた昨日の。
Oh, great.
私いきなり走って行ってしまったから何か気に障ることしたんじゃないかと思ってたの。あなた白羽周央です。そう、
昨日は私だけ名乗ってちょっとそう花さん違います花火師立花です忘れてしまったの
Yes. My white cheeks turn red upon mistaking her name, and she says the name slowly and clearly. I tell her I won't forget, finally cooling the situation, when a hand tugs at her sleeve.
何よ何じゃなくて
With her hand pressed to her forehead, she makes a small pointing gesture with her hand. And look in the direction of her pointing finger. Our eyes land upon the podium. Sister Dahlia is staring our way with a touch smile on her face. Oh,
お三方お静かに願いますわね。
shut the fuck up, Pago. Pago. After somehow managing to make it through the embarrassing scene in the cathedral, I head straight to the campus with my eyes cast down and arrive at the classroom without incident, but...
中は普通の学校と変わらないのね
Alright, I think this is enough for today. Thank you for watching, hopefully... how should I say? I kind of enjoyed it. I'm still gonna play it. We'll see if by like the midpoint of the series I decide it's too boring, maybe I'll quit. But until then, I like the music, hey, and the characters seem fine. Until then, see you next time. Bye bye.